Hey everybody, it's Jay Monroe, the Successability Coach, stopping by just to chit chat with you guys for just a minute, as I often do. Just got done updating my Facebook status, and I got a little indicator that says that I need to update my relationship status. I never really do things like that on Facebook because that's really not what I use Facebook for. But it made me think. It took me back to an article that I wrote for LinkedIn maybe a couple years ago, and it was called "Is Your Job Search Status It's Complicated?" Now, I know that sometimes I do see on Facebook some people label their relationship statuses as "it's complicated," but I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave that alone. What I am talking about here today is what is the status of your business relationships? So, my question to you is your relationship status it's complicated? The reason why this is something that I wanted to talk about for a second is because I think that in business sometimes people don't tend to their professional relationships as they really should. I think just like with any other relationship, sometimes people think that relationships are supposed to just flourish and grow all by themselves without any help or nurturing on your part. And that's absolutely not true, especially when it comes to business relationships. You have to maintain those just like you do a personal relationship. So it's not enough for you to just go to all these networking events and conferences and whatever means that you go about as far as meeting people and trying to develop business and relationships. You have to make sure that once you leave, once you collect those business cards and once you get that contact information, that you actually utilize it. But don't just utilize it for self serving purposes. Make sure that you let the people know that you really are genuinely interested in trying to get to know them, trying to find out how you guys can have a mutually beneficial relationship. The worst turnoff thing that you can do for somebody in a business relationship or trying to establish a business relationship is to make a person feel like that you only contact them when you need something and you're only trying to connect with them for what they can potentially do for you. Nobody wants to feel like that there's somebody that someone's going to try to use at all. So don't make it complicated. Make it easy. Instead of just contacting those people that you meet at these functions that I just mentioned, when you need something, when you want a referral, when you want to ask a question, or when you want to pick their brain, think about them other times. Invite them to lunch or brunch. Send them an article or something that you might run across and read yourself that you feel like would be useful to them. It may be some beneficial information to them. Send them a referral or contact even before you start doing business with them. Send them a card at Christmas time or whatever. Just be mindful that it's very important for you to nurture these relationships so you don't have to label your status as it's complicated. You want it to be as easy as you possibly can, but that's not going to happen if you're not careful with how you handle and take care of those relationships. So, just like with any other relationship, make sure that you're doing your part. It takes two for a relationship to flourish. So make sure that you're doing what you need to do to maintain a relationship that's in good status and not it's complicated. So that's all I had to say for today. Just thought I'd share that with you as it came across my mind. And remember, of course, you can always reach out to me if you want to discuss something in more detail any further. Of course, you know how to reach me on Facebook. You can also email me at jm@jmonroeconsulting.com. And I would be happy to help you any way that I can. So, in the meantime, make sure that you're maintaining those relationships. Go back, think about them, and figure out what you need to do to keep them in good standing. So, until next time, have a great one. Goodbye.